If you're between the ages of 65 and 80, and you're still able to do the things I'm about to describe, then you might just be on the path to living past 100. Yes, I said 100, not as a dream, but as a possibility backed by science, stories, and simple truths. Longevity isn't reserved for the lucky few or those with good genes. It's often found in the everyday actions you still perform, the ones most people overlook. Today, we'll explore 8 of those rare signs, and the first one may surprise you. Comment "I still can" below if you're serious about your health. It shows you're not just watching, you're living. Sign 1. You can get up from a chair without using your hands. Let me tell you about Harold. At 77, he was still sharp, witty, and full of energy. But one day, he noticed something. He had to push off with his hands to get out of his recliner. It felt small, but it bothered him. His doctor gently explained this wasn't just a muscle issue. This was a signal. Leg strength, core stability, and balance, they all matter more than we think. If you can stand up from a chair using just your legs, that's a powerful indicator. Why? Because it's not just about movement, it's about independence. That strength helps prevent falls, the leading cause of hospital visits for seniors. Harold started doing a few simple leg lifts each morning. A few months later, he didn't need his hands anymore. His confidence returned, and so did his freedom. Sign 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath. Now let's talk about William, 74. Always the active type, but recently, his walks were slower. Not because of pain, but because he was getting winded. That's when he decided to test himself. He walked down the block like he was late for a meeting. Breathing hard halfway through, he knew it was time to build back his endurance. You see, brisk walking isn't just about speed, it's a heart check, it's a lung check, it's a silent message from your cardiovascular system saying, "I'm doing well." And studies show that people who walk faster, even just a little, tend to live longer. So ask yourself, can you pick up the pace without needing to pause? If yes, that's incredible. If not, take small steps. Literally, each walk improves not just your legs, but your life. Comment 2 if you're still here. Let's keep going. Sign 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. This one might seem simple, but it's one of the clearest windows into your nervous system's health. Balance is more than physical, it's neurological. Frank, age 76, learned this when he tried putting on a sock while standing. He wobbled, reached out, and realized something was off. He started practicing balance every morning. 10 seconds became 20. And soon, stairs and curbs didn't feel risky anymore. Why does this matter? Because falls break more than bones. They break confidence. They trigger fear. And sometimes, they mark the start of decline. If you can balance for 10 seconds on one foot, your coordination, reflexes, and sensory awareness are still in strong form. That's not luck, that's health. Sign 4. You can get down on the floor and back up without help. Joseph, 78, faced this when his grandson asked him to sit on the floor to play a board game. He hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could get back up. That moment led him to a life-changing realization: mobility is everything. Being able to lower and lift your own body without needing a hand or piece of furniture is one of the strongest signs of longevity. It requires strength, flexibility, and coordination working together. If you can do this, you're not just aging, you're aging well. And if you can't yet, that's okay. Like Joseph, you can train with gentle stretches and strength routines. This powerful ability can return. Comment 4 if you're still watching and still committed. You're already doing better than most. Sign 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without straining. This might not seem like a big deal, but being able to carry a full grocery bag is one of the quiet signs of real strength, and a key indicator of longevity. Richard, age 75, realized something was off when a routine grocery run left him winded, arms aching. He hadn't noticed his grip getting weaker until he struggled to lift the bags up his porch stairs. That's when he began simple strength training: light weights, arm raises, grip squeezes. Within months, he noticed a difference. The groceries felt lighter, and so did life. If you can carry a full bag from the car to the kitchen without needing to stop or shuffle your feet, you're ahead of the curve. Strong arms and grip strength don't just help you lift things, they help prevent falls, preserve independence, and even signal better heart and brain health. Grip strength, according to research, is one of the best predictors of mortality. If yours is holding strong, so are your chances of living longer and living well. Sign 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. George, 73, used to bound up stairs without thinking. But slowly he found himself pausing halfway. At first he thought he was being cautious. Then came the breathlessness and the realization that his stamina was slipping. Climbing stairs is one of the clearest functional tests of your heart, lungs, legs, and energy systems. It demands balance, coordination, leg power, and cardiovascular endurance all at once. If you can still make it up a flight without holding the railing, stopping or gasping for air, take it as a huge win. Many avoid stairs as they age, but the more you avoid them, the weaker you get. George started training with small goals. 1 flight a day, no matter what. His breathing improved, his confidence soared, and stairs no longer made him nervous. Don't let fear steal your strength. If you can climb with purpose, your body is telling you it still has plenty of life to live. Comment 6 if you're still here. You're showing true commitment to your future. Sign 7. You can clearly remember conversations and events. Let's talk about something even more powerful than physical strength, mental clarity. Paul, 79, was still sharp as a tack. While his friends forgot appointments or repeated stories, Paul remembered birthdays, old jokes, and recent news with ease. What was his secret? He stayed engaged, reading, playing puzzles, and learning new things. He talked to people every day. Mental sharpness is a major longevity sign. If you can recall what you had for dinner 2 nights ago, or details from last week's phone call, your brain is still firing on all cylinders, and that matters more than people realize. Memory isn't just about remembering facts. It's about staying independent. It's about making decisions, managing finances, enjoying relationships. If your memory is clear, your brain is healthy, and just like your muscles, your mind can be trained. Stay curious. Stay social, stay mentally active, because a strong mind helps build a longer life. Sign 8. You wake up feeling rested and ready. Roger, age 74, used to wake up groggy and drained even after 8 hours in bed. But once he improved his nighttime routine, less screen time, earlier dinners, and a darker, cooler room, everything changed. He started waking up feeling ready. That feeling, more than most people realize, is a rare marker of long-term health. Quality sleep is how your body heals, your brain resets, and your cells repair. If you wake up feeling refreshed, not dragging, not aching, not mentally foggy, that's not just luck. That's longevity in motion. As we age, sleep gets lighter, but it doesn't have to get worse. If your sleep is still deep and restorative, your immune system, your heart, and your memory are all benefiting behind the scenes. So ask yourself, when you open your eyes in the morning, do you feel ready to move? If the answer is yes, your body is speaking loud and clear. We've still got time. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on what we've covered. If you're someone who can still get up from a chair without help, walk briskly, balance on 1 foot, climb stairs, or carry groceries, you are doing better than most. You're not just surviving old age, you're thriving in it. Each of these abilities tells a deeper story. They speak of muscles that still respond, a heart that still beats strong, a mind that still remembers, and a spirit that hasn't given up. The world often paints aging as a downward slope, but you, just by being able to do these things, are proof that the curve can rise. You are the exception, not the rule. And if there are 1 or 2 signs you're not quite able to do yet, that's okay. What matters is that you now know, and that you care enough to act. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Improvement is always possible. Even in your 70s, Joseph didn't think he could get off the floor until he tried. George thought stairs were too much until he started slow and got stronger. These aren't just examples, They're blueprints. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Start with one habit, one change, one decision. Consistency, not intensity, is what leads to long-term results. And the human body, even in later years, is incredibly adaptive. Bones rebuild, muscles strengthen, balance improves, memory sharpens. The secret is movement, engagement, and belief. No one expects you to run marathons, but walking to the mailbox, lifting light weights, or doing brain puzzles every day, that's the foundation of a long, vibrant life. And let's not forget the importance of attitude. There's something deeply powerful about waking up and believing there's still more life to live. The people who live past 90 and 100, they don't all have perfect health records. But what they do have is purpose. They stay curious, they look forward, they engage with others, they stay hopeful. And that's not fluff, it's science. Studies have shown that a positive mindset about aging is associated with longer life and better recovery after illness. Why? Because when you believe in your body responds. When you believe in your future, your habits begin to match that vision. So yes, your mindset is a longevity sign. If you're still setting goals, reaching out, laughing, learning, you're lighting the internal fire that keeps you going strong. You don't need to check every box to be on the path to 100, but the more of these signs you can claim, the clearer your future becomes. And even if you feel behind, you're not out of time. That's the beauty of this message. Your future is not fixed. It's shaped by what you do today. If you've made it to this part of the video, it means you care. And if you care, you're already one of the few. Now imagine what's possible when care turns into action. This isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Vibrancy, movement, purpose, joy. These aren't reserved for the young. They're available right now to anyone brave enough to say, I'm still here, and I'm not done yet. Start with awareness. These 8 signs are more than checkpoints. They're wake-up calls. They tell you where your body is strong and where it's asking for a little more care. If you can stand tall without support, walk briskly, climb stairs, carry your groceries, and get good sleep, then you're not only ahead of the curve, you're actively defying the aging stereotype. You're proving, day by day, that longevity isn't just about reaching a number. It's about staying strong enough to enjoy the life you've built. These are your years and you still have more to live, more to give, more to experience. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, talk you out of believing that. Your health is not written in stone. Even if you struggle with some of these signs, your body can still adapt. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. And consistency, even in small doses, rewrites the future. Do a few leg lifts while brushing your teeth. Take the stairs once a day. Read a new article. Call an old friend. These aren't massive moves, but they shift the course of your health slowly and powerfully. Every small action is a message to your body that says, we're still growing, we still care, and your body listens. That's the miracle of the human form. Even in our 70s, 80s, and beyond, it's still listening, still responding, still capable of change. And the most important thing of all, don't go through it alone. Community, connection, and conversation are vital. Longevity isn't just about your physical body, it's about your emotional and spiritual wellness too. People who live the longest often have one common trait: they stay connected to others, to purpose, to the present moment. So check in on your neighbor, join a walking group, talk to your grandkids, attend a local event, or even comment right here. This video might reach millions, but your story, your effort, your commitment to your own health, that's what truly matters. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not done. And the fact that you're still watching this proves you're part of something powerful, something rare. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comment. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day. Physically, mentally, emotionally, let it be your quiet declaration to the world. I'm still here. I still care. And I'm not finished yet. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this video helped you reflect, think deeper, or feel inspired, Please like it, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe for more content like this. Your health is your legacy, and we're honored to be part of your journey.